So we're here with McNasty, new rapper we got coming out. So what kind of McNasty? First off, where'd that name start? How did McNasty come to be?
Well, first off, me and my homies had this crew. We called ourselves the Nasty Crew. So we all had a name. It was, McNasty. I was McNasty. We had a Sick Nasty, Lil Nasty, T Nasty, and ever since then, everybody was calling me Mick. Shit, that's cool. Mick folk. Everybody calling me Mick. So I'm like, I fuck with that name. But then after I started doing music and I started, wanted to become a real MC, as people will call them back in the days. Like I wanted to be not like, these rappers these days. I wanted to be like a old school rapper, an actual MC. So I wanted somebody to refer to me as an MC, because when you hear about an MC, it's like a lyricist, somebody that's got, integrity, somebody that has like bars, metaphors, everything like that comes with the rap music as well. So I kind of was feeling the name MC Nasty, because I want to be the nastiest MC anyone ever heard. So I kept McNasty in my home. Like I just kept MC Nasty as McNasty. So you just gonna ride it.
So you talk about you want to MC with lyricists. So that's the type of music you want. Like you want to be a lyricist. You want to spit, and you don't want to be like someone just coming out with some good songs. What kind of rap do you want to put? Would you say you kind of are?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I want to be like a Lil Wayne. I want to be like a Tupac, a Biggie, somebody that a Montana 300. Somebody that when they say something, you almost gotta rewind and recap what they just said, because it's like you learn something off of what they just saw. When I give my my bars or my lyrics or my raps out, I want people to be like, damn, he really just taught me something, or I just heard something in rap music that I've never heard before, but it makes sense, So shit, I want to be like the Lil Waynes,
So Lil Wayne, so you listen to Lil Wayne, obviously. Like who else?
Yeah, I've been listening to Wayne since sixth grade. Lil Wayne been my favorite artist since sixth grade, probably. I say.
Yeah, okay, well, you listen to other people. Who other kind of artists you follow or listen to?
Shit, I listen to King Los. I listen to, like I said, Montana 300. I listen to Lil Wayne, Jeezy. I listen to, I still listen to Gucci. But I would say, as far as new music these days, I don't really listen to a lot of new artists. I'd rather just stick to my group of artists that I, particularly fuck with, I say.
Okay. Any, like, local artists, people necessarily that you...
Yeah, I be getting local love, or I also try to reach out to mess with local artists. Like, around here in the 608, we got the Mid-City Kid. My homie, he been my homie since sixth grade. Shit, he been holding it down. So he got he been making a lot of noise and a lot of moves out here. So he going on tour soon.
So he obviously been doing this. He been doing this for a while. How long you been trying to actually legit do this? Because people say they've been rapping for years on years, but then when people actually say this is what they're going to do.
I would say you ain't no real rapper or a legit rapper if you ain't spending no money on it. If you, if you just...
That's a good way to put it.
If you're not investing, spending thousands and spending like every check you get every week or every other week into your music, or all that dope you out there, if you that type of person you supposed to be selling, making money off of, if that's not going into your music, then you ain't no real artist. You just doing it just for the fun of it.
So let me rephrase the question. How long have you been invested in your music?
I would say for me personally, I have been spending money into my music for 2 years now.
Okay, so you up and coming 2 years.
2 years, but I've been making music or writing and kind of, I used to be almost timid with it. I didn't want to show nobody my music, because I always felt like people would be like, I just didn't know what type of feedback I would get. So it's like I didn't want to give it to nobody, so I just kept it all bottled up. You know what I mean? I was doing that for shit, 5 years, 4 or 5 years, just writing and just being low key or just keeping stuff in my head. Just I only keep for myself, or the close people around me, I might give it to them or like show them what I got, like, you know what I mean. But besides, as far as actually going to the studio, spending money, traveling the world to promote music, promoting and getting it all around, I would say 2 years.
2 years. Okay, so you're still new into the game. You got your ISDP shirt on. What does ISDP stand
ISDP,
for?
the mixtape coming soon. You already know. Holding it down. Shout out everybody fucking with that ISDP, the mixtape coming soon. Shout out everybody that's fucking with it, that heard it before the release, you know what I mean? Because it ain't out yet, but it's coming soon. But ISDP stands for I See Dead People. And I got that name from, I was probably in, 5th grade maybe. My sister had told me, like, she had a pocket full of dead people, and I'm like, you know what I mean, like, damn, what you mean? And then she explained that, dead presidents, they was all dead. So I'm like, damn, I like that, but I never thought I was going to use that as my mixtape name. I just like remembered that all the time. And then as I started making music and like spending money and really being obsessed with money and always wanting to have money and not some money in my pocket, I kind of took that from her and I just ran with it and made my, and from, the movie Sixth Sense, yeah, where the little boy was like, I see dead people, and like that, they zoomed into him. I was like, I used to watch that movie all the time. So that kind of, helped me with that. So it's like, also I'm saying it as within competition in the rap game, like they all dead to me, because when I'm finna drop, people finna be like, damn, this man really running the table now with this shit, because ain't nobody around here, ain't nobody that's even in the game can compete with me when it come to, I wouldn't say nobody, but I mean young artists that's coming up. Like we talking bars, metaphors and everything, ain't nobody competing with me with that shit. So
okay.
I feel like when I say I see dead people, I see money coming in the future, but I also see the competition in the rap game, just they're finna start killing them all.
So ISDP, this is coming out soon.
Yeah, it's been in the works for a long time. You know what I mean? Shit, I've been told people I was gonna drop it last year, 2016, around that time, or around, maybe middle of the month 2016. I kind of been wanting to drop it, but I didn't have it ready. I've been trying to get all my my remixes and my freestyles, all my old stuff out too, but also at the same time trying to get it set up to where I can make some money off of it and I can come up in my music, because I'm not just trying to give it out for free and then just make no profit off of it when I spent, over $10,000 on my music. So it's like I'm trying to bank off that. I'm trying to make that money back. You know what I mean?
So what can we expect on this tape then? It's a long release.
Everything you can expect. Shit, ambition, drive. You know what I mean? Originality. You can expect. You know what I mean? Like everything. Metaphors. You can expect. I got something for the ladies. One of them, one for the ladies. I got one for the a little twerk song, turn up, all type of club bangers. Best believe I got them club bangers on deck. So it's got Montana 300 on there, Chicago artist. I had shouted him out earlier, but I really look up to the homie. He be doing big things. I ran into him one time. I met him before, and I told him, we was dropping this track, so I wanted him to just get me on the ground, share it around, let everybody know that we dropping this. But it ain't never happened like that. I just was promoting it by myself. So I mean, if y'all want to help me out, it's on my YouTube page, McNasty featuring Montana 300. It's called I'm Hustling. So y'all can look at that, get some more views on there, because it ain't work out the way I wanted it to when I paid him for that feature. But I'm gonna bounce back better than ever.
Okay, so you got Montana on the track. Who, you got any other features, or is it just the rest solo tracks?
I got the Mid City Kid on there. The other 608, the 608 artist I had mentioned earlier. It's just me. It's just
the rest is
yeah, the rest is just me.
And so, like, what inspires you, or what helps you as inspiration for writing music, or necessarily when you're making music? Because you say you got some hot tracks on here. What inspired you to make these songs, or depending on what the song is, what inspired you to make these type of songs?
I would say what inspires me is to get my story out to people, about my life that I'm telling and trying to sell and portraying, to show them that also, and to show them also that this kid can really rap with it. Like, he can also add like double dutch almost. Like, you also telling a story, but at the same time you rapping like a J. Cole, a Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? Like, them motherfuckers can rap, but they telling a story. You literally walking through a fucking maze, listening to their raps, but it's like you know what I mean. At the end of it get to a message. Like, I had like one of my tracks off my tape is called Villain. I just released that, and it's like me telling a story about how I grew up and how I was trying to come up, and like how we was robbing people, we was getting robbed. I've been robbed before, but I also got back and got my what I mean. But also just telling a story about everything, just because people want that real stuff. People want to hear real shit you're going through, because I mean, 9 times out of 10, the people that listen to people will like things that they don't go through more than things that they going through, because it's like, damn, that's what that next person going through. So it's like, I almost want to know more about him than I want to know about myself. Like, you just want to listen to them. Say like a Chief Keef, for example, how he just literally took all teenagers by a fucking storm, and just for about 2 years just had all teenagers listening to Chief Keef, white, black, Hispanic, everything. So it's like white kids listening to Bang Bang and shooting up shit, stuff that they ain't never done in their life, but it's like, it's entertainment because you want to hear about something that other people are going through. So it's like, yeah. Also at the same time, it's like motivation,
So this sounds like big anticipation for this tape. Come out soon, early 2017. What can we expect from the rest of 2017? I mean, I know it's just started, but what can we expect from the rest of 2017 from McNasty?
For me, I'm dropping the ISDP 2. I'm dropping the ISDP 2 in May or June, around the summertime. So you can expect that. Big features on there. I got some big name artists on there, industry artists that y'all want to listen to, definitely. I'm dropping a full all remix tape. This is gonna have all my remixes and my freestyles on there. Probably about 20 tracks. Drop that, and I'm dropping an album, but that's maybe at the end of 2017, maybe in 18, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, a lot of shit coming.
So big things to expect from McNasty.
Definitely.